Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is November 30th, 2024. New World Order Survival Guy. Well, apparently that 24-hour window by Vladimir Putin and the Russian military was some sort of bluff. It appears to be, because the 24 hours is almost time's up. I know some stuff did happen, but not like was said that it was going to happen. So this leads us just to go into some of the headlines that's happening in that region. Poland's prime minister inspected $2.5 billion project to fortify its eastern borders with Belarus and Russia, and he said it's for the first time ever. That's about 500 miles they're going to fortify its borders. It's the largest project of its kind in Europe since 1945, and it constitutes the eastern edge of both NATO and European Union's borders. Now, that is a heading for get ready, New World Order. I mean, that is pretty significant project right there. I mean, just the other day, a couple days ago, Russia did a missile strike on a train carrying missiles by NATO, according to Ukraine. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory that this is going to happen. Full-blown World War III is on its way. Meanwhile, Russian and Chinese strategic bombers conducted a joint patrol exercise, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. So, China is very much being active in these exercises and get ready for this international global war. The beast is waking up, people. It's coming alive. Hold on a second. Damn. These countries around the world are picking their sides of who they're going to partner up with in this world war. I mean, most of it's, like I said, already self-explanatory on this, but I mean, anyone in that region has to pick. So it's getting very interesting. So we're just playing the waiting game as civilians. On the other hand, Russian attack on a village in the Dnipro region killed 4 people and wounded more than 20 others, according to Ukrainian officials. I mean, damn. I mean, it's part of war. On the other hand, Russian fighter jets reportedly bombed rebel fighters in and around Aleppo, Syria. So Syria is now once again back in the mix in all this World War III volcano eruption. I mean, can't you see and feel the intensity of everything that's going on? I'm just keeping this short tonight. But I just, I mean, you got the Russian government giving warning to their people to have a bug out bag ready and have your supplies ready because something's coming. United States, FEMA advising people to get ready, which I don't see how they give a rat's ass because their interests, especially their best interests, are not in the people of the United States. It's their pocketbooks because they're corrupt sons of bitches. So you got all sorts of countries around the globe that are advising and telling their people to stock up food, water, supplies, get ready, have your bunkers ready, just depending. Even some of these nations, handing out pamphlets telling you how the best way to protect yourself. They kind of did this stuff back in World War II. And so I'm not that old, but the stuff that I read upon and what they did, this is kind of reminding me of something similar. So, with Russia doing these nuclear tests, getting ready, it's pretty scary. It's pretty scary that something is going to happen. And just hoping it ain't going to be us. I mean, I hope it don't happen at all. But it is. It's part of the plan. Part of the agenda. So we're just bracing on tight. Best advice I can give is to prepare. That's why I always preach, is to prepare. Everybody's different. Have plans, have backup plans. Not just water, but water purification. Have a safe ground. I mean, if you especially live in big metropolitan areas, it's just hard for me to see that he would actually bomb those, Putin. I can see him going after military establishments and nuclear facility sites and certain political buildings and whatnot. I mean, as far as big cities, I just can't really see that, man. I mean, maybe he might be crazy enough and stupid enough and cold enough to do something like that. But as Vladimir Putin said, he said, we go after the non-civilian areas. I know civilian casualties of war are common, but they're not common as precise targets for most military establishments around the world. So, so I don't know. We'll just hope for the best. Keeps our eyes open. I know I will. There's just a lot going on. And to keep up with everything is kind of crazy. But expect attack, even though the 24 hours has passed. expect an attack from Russia to Ukraine. Minimum. I know there's a lot of talk of the United States is big on their list as a target. This, I guess, has something to do with the fortification of the borders by Poland and Ukraine. So yeah, Russia blows up train with ATACMS and British Storm Shadow missiles. I believe they're cruise missiles. Seeing the videos of that, I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to post videos on here, right? I haven't figured that out yet, but yeah, it was a pretty gnarly explosion there. They definitely did their purpose of action. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes open. I know more attacks are very much on the agenda. They're gonna happen. Like I said, it was supposed to happen within 24 hours of about my show from yesterday, which it did not happen unless they're counting some of these other less damaging attacks that they did yesterday. This train thing, it happened on the 28th, so a couple days ago. So this ain't what they were talking about. Russians did attack this village yesterday, and Dnipro, I believe is how you say it, which killed 4 and injured 20. So if that's what he's talking about, but I kind of doubt it. So anyways, we're just going to wait and see. It's inching closer and closer. We have roughly 100,000 troops on their way. Many European nations have troops on their way to Ukraine's border. I mean, Russia has a chunk of Ukrainian territory occupied already. So, I don't know what their agenda is. I've heard that they want to take Ukraine back for Russia. But maybe it's just a dismantle operation. But I don't know. But it's they're definitely making a move. So, anyways, that's all I have for you tonight. Just wanted to alert you guys about the non-24 hour attack deal, and bring some of the other topics that's floating around the news in that region. So please like, share, and subscribe. New World Order Survival Guy. Have a good night, and catch you on the next one.